So this isn't Liz's Pet Tricks, but we want to highlight a few goats at a goat farm from Western Washington. Lost Peacock Creamery is a family-owned farm in Olympia, and they produce goat milk. So to learn more about this, Abby Aconi is live at the farm right now. Abby, it looks beautiful out there, but tell me, how are the goats?
You know what, China? This is so much fun because we're giving everybody at home a behind-the-scenes look. So here at Lost Peacock Creamery, they sell goat cheese throughout the Seattle area. We showed you the milk parlor in the last hour, but right now we are showing you the pesticide-free weed control. This is the real deal. These goats are loving their lives out here. And I want to actually introduce you to the owner of this goat farm. This is Rachel Taylor-Toller. It's great to be with you this morning.
We're so happy you're here.
All right, so these guys are in their elements. How much do they enjoy this weed control?
Oh my gosh, they love it. It's so much more interesting to them than just hanging out in a barn all day. They get to run free and have adventurous lives.
Adventurous lives. Animal welfare approved. Tell me more about that.
Yes, animal welfare approved is a national standard, and it's something that we get audited for every year, and it's something we're really proud to be able to say we're a part of.
And you know what? Running on total green energy. What's that like?
It's awesome. Obviously, we live in the Pacific Northwest, so not all solar, but hydropower, and it's important to us that our farm doesn't take more than it gives, and so being a sustainable, regenerative place is just something that we really wanted to hang our hat on.
Well, you know what? We're going to be talking more about the cheese making process, but how long does that process take from the start to the finish? We were in the milk parlor earlier.
Start to finish, the chev like you can find in the store, the little chubs, that's a 3-day process. And then it gets shipped out like the next couple days, and then it's fresh for the consumer. So it's a pretty fast product.
What do people not know about goat farms, goat cheese? You know?
I would say the one thing people don't know about goat cheese is that it doesn't have to taste like a goat. That when the goats have really beautiful, clean lives, the cheese is also really beautiful and clean. And, you know, just because you had a goat cheese that didn't really taste all that great doesn't mean every goat cheese is going to taste like that.
Yeah, they're different kinds. I'm excited to explore that. Oh my God. We're good. These little goats seem very friendly.
Yes.
What makes goats happy? Like, how are they living their best lives out here?
One of the things that we're really committed to is making sure our goats live in really big herds. So, because they're herd animals, they have all these friends to live with.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just making sure that their lives are interesting. Goats are notoriously bored. They, you know, they just need a lot of stimulation. So we rotate them a lot, and we give them lots of things to jump on, lots of obstacle courses, and of course, lots of attention. They love humans.
It seems like they're loving the human-goat connection here.
Yes.
You were telling me about the baby names of the goats and the themes every year. Tell me more about that.
So every year, because we're farmstead dairy, so we own all the animals that make all the milk that make the cheese. And so every year we have a naming convention just to help us keep track of how old our goats are. So like last year we had kaiju, so there was a Gojira and a Rodan and a Mechagodzilla and a King Ghidorah, and this year it's all Pokemon. So this is Charizard, that's Mega Blastoise, we've got a Pikachu, we've got a Milk Tank. I mean, we've got all the Pokemon running around.
Okay, and before we wrap up here, we got to meet a teeny tiny baby goat that was born overnight.
Just this morning.
What is that like? How many babies do you have every year?
There's about 170, 200 babies that are born every year. And they all go to the same place, which is something, again, that our dairy is really proud of, that we don't portion out our babies. Moms are allowed to raise babies as long as they want to, and we do a milk share. And then a lot of moms that decide they don't want their babies, we take them to someone and he raises them out, and then they go to other homes and become a part of their families. It's
been so great exploring your goat farm operation. It's really been such a delight. So coming up in the next hour, we are diving deeper into the cheese making process. We're going to talk about the varieties and what goes on there. I'll send it back over to you guys in the studio.
Abby, if you don't give that goat some attention right now.
I know. Yeah.
They were a little pickpocket situation just a second ago. It was off camera. You know what? The mic cord was a thing. My shirt is a thing.
I think your shirt has flowers on it, so that's your mistake because, you know, goats eat flowers.
It is absolutely my mistake. No, I'm feeling the affection out here. I feel very welcomed into the fold here.
They look so happy, don't they? Isn't that great? Abby looks happy, too. This is fun. Really fun stuff. We'll check back with you later.
By the way, Brian. Got a little drizzle.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good to know.
Good segue. Always a meteorologist, that one.
That's right. Let's get to your weather here. I want to take a look here outside right now.